afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Stellos Stadium in Nashua, home today of Nashua High South and North Girls Field Hockey Division I. I'm John Collins, along with a couple of players from the Nashua High North team. We have Alexa Riddell and Marissa Dominic, who will be joining us during this afternoon's game. The shadows are long at Stellos Stadium right now, about 1/3 of the field in sunshine, most of it in shadows. Coming into the game, Nashua South with a record of 1-9 and North 0-11 at this point. So it's going to be perhaps a chance for a first victory for North's field hockey game, like we saw with North's soccer team last night as they were able to get in the win column over Nashua South in a dramatic soccer game. I don't know if any of you girls saw that. Did you see that, Alexa?
No, I didn't see that.
Alexa, glad you're on the broadcast with us. We'll be joined by Marissa a little bit later on, but we'll be depending on you guys to maybe fill in a little bit about when there's whistles and some of the rules that are going on here, because my experience is a lot with ice hockey, you know, but I notice you can only use one side of the stick for one thing. Right. So how about the strategy of a field hockey game? Do you have a set number of players? Do they have to stay in their own zone, so to speak, or can you roam all over the field?
Well, I guess it depends. You do stay in your positions because it really helps with the game itself. So.
Mm-hmm. So it's the dimensions of the field hockey field, as you can tell, are much narrower than the soccer field, which goes all the way out to the yellow line, which we broadcast last night. The field hockey dimensions, they go right to the edge of the football field, and then how far across to the other side does it go?
It's the black lines.
The black line, okay. Which it's even more difficult to see the black line in the shadows tonight. And before the game, and actually the halftime of the JV game, there was that great check presentation ceremony.
Yeah, there was.
Andre Tippett came down. How do you like this turf compared to the one that was here last fall?
It's a lot better. The ball moves a lot easier.
It's a little easier to control?
Yeah.
Is it, would you prefer, is it slower because of that?
No, it's actually faster.
Faster on the new bristles. We were speculating last night that maybe the ball was moving slower in soccer, but the traction should be better, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So far in this game, we're 2.5 minutes into it. It looks like it's been pretty even, back and forth. No goals scored yet in the game. Would you say?
Yeah.
Pretty even?
Pretty even.
Taking a whack at the ball is Nashua North's number 16.
Jane Kennery.
Jane Kennery, thank you. I don't think, oh yeah, we do have Jane listed. The numbers are a little bit haphazard on this particular roster. Past midfield it goes, playing some defense. South's number 14, Erin Parent. Do you know any of the girls on the opposing team? How well do the North and South players know each other?
Well, if you went to Elm Street Middle School, then there's a chance that you might know some of the South players.
I see. We're live, by the way, on Nashua ETV. It's a live broadcast on the home cable. Alexa's not too thrilled about that, but in the very first broadcast, we throw right into the fire on live TV. Later on this afternoon, the evening, we'll be doing the boys' football game, Nashua High South and North. There'll be a big crowd here. Were you planning on being at the football game, too? It's kind of a big social event?
Yeah, it's a big social event.
But you have to go home and eat at some point.
Yeah.
So how many goals are usually scored in a field hockey game on average, would you say?
3 to 4.
Typical score is 3 or 4 for both teams?
Yeah, around there.
Are most of the goals scored in close quarters to the net, I would imagine?
Well, you have to score within the circle. You can't score straight from outside the circle.
So you can't just take a blast from where the ball is now, for example? The girls are trying to basically pass it up to inside the circle to score? I see. There are a number of whistles in field hockey that stop play and that players back off and allow the play to resume. What's the typical foul that's called for stop play?
Definitely a football, where the
kick it?
Ball rolls into your feet and
either
it gets
on purpose or accidental.
Both.
Is it penalized if you do it on purpose?
Yeah.
It is. So if it's inadvertent, they just stop play.
Yeah. Just continue the play.
There was a little bit of a chance there for North in front of the south goal. There was a whistle, and it looks like this is going to be what in soccer it's almost like a penalty shot, it would seem. What's going on here right now?
This is a corner where defense has a flyer run in and try and stop the ball from getting into the goal.
Okay.
See, South passed it off, and the flyer tries to stop it, and they have the trail trying to back them up.
So this is pretty good pressure that North is putting on right now near the goaltender. The goaltenders, as in soccer, they cover up a lot of times and they don't wear a number. I'm looking on the Ross. You probably know who's playing goal for North right now.
Crystal Brazier.
That's Crystal Brazier in net, and on the south side, a lonely person right now because the play is already all 100 yards away from her. The goalkeeper, I would imagine, is Erica Regan, or Emily Richard is a junior. She may be the starting goaltender for South on the opposite side of the field. 30-minute halves. We have played 6.5 minutes so far, and it is scoreless. It's intra-city rivalry week. Do the girls from the team want to win this one a little bit more than other games? Because they do.
Definitely.
What is that, city pride thing?
Yeah, there's a big rivalry between North and South.
And so that carries in through all sports. You have football, soccer,
and all seasons
field
too.
hockey.
And
all seasons. I know from broadcasting the games, the gymnasiums, like the basketball games especially, they get really loud. So the ball's closer. It's been spending more time in the south zone so far as North tries to score a goal. Actually, this is the goaltender that I said was lonely, and it's actually North's goaltender, right?
No, this is North's goal.
Oh, this is North's goal. They're trying to...
South is trying to score.
Right, South's trying to score on the North net, so they get one. I got a corner coming up, okay. I saw a few players go into the net, and I thought they were trying to fetch the ball, but it was actually to set up for the corner.
Yeah.
So South's number 13, Melissa Jean, has it. Kelly McIntyre takes the chance, and the ball seems to be right on the stick of Pooja Karnane, and she just wasn't able to put it in. If there is a goal, do they have a face-off at the center of the field?
Yeah, you go back to positions. I think they called a timeout.
A timeout. Okay, so that's why the ball's placed in front of the goaltender. Crystal Bizier, who is a senior. I'm going to down the list here. It's in alphabetical order for North. It's Emily Bedard, Crystal Bizier, Julia Croto, April Damaris, Megan Deserick, Melanie Gordon, Jane Kennery, Kelsey Lucas, Megan O'Neill, Cassie Page, Maria Jose, Paton, Megan Roscoe, Caitlin Russell, Elizabeth Schumann, Kara Upton, Gabrielle Whitman, Jessica Williams, and Leslie Zapata for the North squad. South's rosters: Emily Hansen, Jillian Ryan, Erin Kelly, Megan Barrows, Kayla Collins, Colleen Rotman, Kelly McIntyre, Erica Regan, Sarah Burgess, Melissa Jean, Erin Parent, Riley Bates, Emily Richard, Megan Pease, Pooja Karnane, Bridget Murphy, and Brian Wilson.
Right now they're doing a stroke.
This is called a stroke?
Yes.
And so is this like a penalty shot in soccer?
Kind of, yeah.
There's a nice save made by Crystal Vizier, and that is a real energy boost for her team. A great chance there for South, and Crystal stops it. So we are still scoreless. 21 minutes left to go in the first half. We have our live camera crew on hand. A shot from up top right here by Tim O'Neill. And Mike Janes has the handheld camera down on the field. We have Pete Johnson, our executive producer, manning the controls of this live broadcast on Nashua ZTV. I'm John Collins with Alexa Riddell and Marissa Dominic. Two players from the Nashua High North field hockey team are helping me out with the rules and the strategies of the game. We are playing two 30-minute halves in intra-city rivalry week at Stellos Stadium on the brand new turf. The Patriots, New England Patriots Charitable Foundation representative Andre Tippett was here at halftime of the JV game preceding this one to officially donate the $200,000 check for the new turf here at Stellos Stadium. He was well received and well thanked by many of us, including us here at Nashua ETV. Beautiful facility, got even nicer thanks to the New England Patriots Charitable Foundation. Ball's at midfield as North tries to mount an attack, gaining some momentum from the great save by their goaltender Crystal Bizier, and they're determined to go down and get a scoring chance of their own if they can. How would you say the weather conditions are for field hockey right now, Marissa? Alexa, I'm sorry.
They're actually really nice. It's not too hot, and there's a nice breeze, so it's perfect weather. Especially
if you're moving around a lot, and I guess constant movement for 30 minutes will make you oblivious to any kind of chill in the air. And you know, another thing too, we were talking about the sun glare, but it's not a factor at all down there in the field.
Not
right?
at all, no.
Yeah. Whistle right there. What do you think the foul was in that instance?
I actually think it was a football again.
Another football, yep. Ball struck the foot of probably a Nashua South defender.
Yes.
South intercepts, and they're on the way back down the sideline. Number 19 is Megan Pease, who's going to shoot it forward where North intercepts. Whistle. It's going to be a North foul, South ball. I like that the ball is bright orange. That helps a lot. Emily Richard, number 16 for South, had a touch, as did Sarah Burgess. It's now on the north side of the field. South continues to make progress, chopping at it right into the middle. It turns out to be a nice pass. Erin Kelly, number 6 for Nashua South, got a touch on it almost ahead of the field. And now North gets it out of harm's way and down the sideline, at least away from their goaltender. A whistle there, foul goes against South, and North will be moving it out of their own end. Is the ball hollow or is it solid?
Oh, it's solid plastic.
It is solid. You know it when it hits, right? When it hits your shins. And not a lot of padding used in this game.
No, just shin guards and goggles and mouth guard.
Now, what other sports did you play before you got into field hockey?
I play lacrosse.
Very similar?
It's similar as the strategy and the way it's set up.
Right.
But not much else.
Is it more difficult or less?
I find it less difficult.
Less difficult than lacrosse. I think it's not fair that they don't let you use both sides of the stick.
Well, on the other side of the stick, it's rounded. So, and it's easier to control if you use one side. So.
One side, yeah, to push it ahead. You get used to it, in other words.
Yeah.
Shot up ahead down the sideline as both teams doing a pretty good job of keeping it in bounds. and avoiding a play stoppage that way. 0-0 now, under 17 minutes to go in the first half. A whistle, and it's going to still be South possession. 15 yards away from the goal mouth. Attempted pass broken up by North, and this will go out of bounds off of a Titans player, so South will get to inbound it. Kelly McIntyre, senior, and it's M next to her name. I imagine that means midfielder. Kelly McIntyre?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Brings it in. What positions do you guys play?
I play forward, and Marissa plays midi.
Marissa's a rover. She goes in front and back. Midfield. Nobody wants to be a goalie here, do they?
No.
No. Marissa tried being a goalie in field hockey? Well, we'll have to talk to you about that. It's in closer here for South, but they get called for a foul, and North's going to move it out very quickly. Gets all the way across the midfield stripe. So how's the morale of the team? The record says 0-11. That's got to be tough to deal with.
We're really positive.
Yeah.
Basically, if we play well, then we're happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
keep it in perspective.
Good. Yes.
Yeah. Take it a game at a time. Promising drive here for the Titans. They're getting closer to the South goal. In the middle of it is Julia Croto, number 9. A whistle, advantage to North right now.
Julia's taking the head.
And Julia Croto has it. Now what she thinks she wants to do right now? Go right at the goal?
Well, we have to pass it off to someone because we can't go directly in.
I see. Kelly McIntyre with it.
No, Jean Kennedy there.
Broken up by South, a whistle. And it's going to go against North, so the drive toward the goal stalls. South ball moves it up quickly. Across the midfield line. Good job on defense by number 3, Kara Upton.
Gabby Whitman, actually.
Oh, Gabby Whitman has it?
Yes.
Yeah, number 2, not number 3. Erin Kelly chops it down the field, and South again on the march toward the North goal. Kelly McIntyre with some space here before she puts it back in play. How often does a player get hit in the goggles? Does that happen?
Not very often, but it happens on occasion.
Yeah, it's a good safety thing, I would imagine.
Yes.
And mouth guard.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, so the mouth guard, shin guard, and goggles, it's about all they allow you guys.
Yeah. Well, you're allowed a helmet.
If you want one?
If necessary.
Yeah, I notice everybody goes without one. You're like the old school Bruins. 13 minutes to go in the first half. As North tries to come out of their own end. Can you identify a best player on North, would you say? Or?
Well, we're all equally good at what we do. I mean, we all just feed off of each other's energy.
Good way to do it. Looks like there's been a timeout call down on the field.
Yes.
With 12:45 to go in the first half.
And this is going to hope is for the save on the stroke.
John Collins with Mike Janes on camera, and also Tim O'Neill upstairs. Pete Johnson, our executive producers, manning the controls of the live broadcast here on Nashua ETV. This is a big day in Nashua sports, accepting a $200,000 matching grant awarded by the New England Patriots through the NFL Youth Football Fund and local Initiative Support Corporation. The total cost of the Stellos Stadium turf replacement project, $729,000. Nashua, one of 13 communities and the only New England community to be awarded a 2011 NFL Grassroots Program grant this year. So we had a check plaque presentation featuring Andre Tippett, the New England Patriots Charitable Foundation spokesperson and former New England Patriots all-star linebacker was here. And also down on the field we had Tom Aria, the athletic director, Rich Dowd from the Nashua Board of Education, and Mayor Donna Lee Lozo actually accepting the check on behalf of the city, along with Ed Leishus representing the Nashua Police Department. So it was a happy, proud halftime ceremony of the girls field hockey JV game. We're pleased to be joined by a couple of players who play JV and varsity, Alexa Riddell, a sophomore, and Marissa Dominic, a sophomore from Nashua High North, to help us broadcast this girls field hockey game here at Stellos Stadium on a beautiful October evening. As the sun sets over the Nashua River, we have resumed play with 12:42 to go in the first half. It is still a scoreless game. The boys' soccer game went to double overtime last night before North scored a pretty exciting goal and won the game. And I don't know, was anybody celebrating at the school today?
Yes, everyone was celebrating.
It was a great win for them. Kind of a long game for a soccer game. You know, usually they have running time and they don't stop it for much, but they went to double overtime before they got that only goal of the game. How do you feel about the North play so far, Alexa?
I think we're doing really well. We keep getting it up and close. We just need to score.
Got to finish.
Yes.
Tom King's always talking about needing to finish off the scoring chances. So let's see if North can do that here in the waning minutes of the first half. That was Jane Kennery trying to pass it up ahead.
Cassie Page.
Elizabeth Schumann. Now it's into the north half of the field. Ball fought for the 40-yard line right in front of us. We have a whistle. That's South's Erin Kelly, a senior forward and midfielder, number 6. Is going to drop it off to her teammate Kelly McIntyre to take down the field. Kelly's listed as a captain on the south side, along with Jillian Ryan. And I would imagine a couple of the seniors, Alexa, are captains on the north team?
2 seniors and 1 junior. Julia Croto is a senior, and Jane Kennery is a senior, and Ellie Schumann is a junior.
Those are your tri-captains?
Yes.
Okay. Nice move put on there by Kelly McIntyre, but then she's broken up by a North defender, number 16, Jane Kennery. That one had a hurt. That hit Cassie Page.
Jessica Williams.
No, actually, you're right. It was number 12, Jessica Williams. It took it. Looked like she took it off the arm.
Yeah.
Jessica's going to trot off. That had a sting. Ball's out of bounds, and we'll see who gets to inbound it here. 9:50 to go in the first half. A scoreless girls field hockey game here, New Hampshire Division I play. Intra-city rivalry game between Nashua High South in the white jerseys and purple shorts. Titans in the all blue. You can hear the clatter of sticks and the ball hitting them.
Yes.
You like that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds you of the game, right?
Yeah, it does.
It reminds me of another game. I'm trying to place it, the sound the ball makes on the stick. Maybe it's a little bit of baseball, a little bit of street hockey from my memory. So South has the advantage right now. They have the ball in the north end of the field with 8.5 minutes to go. Doing the inbounding there again, Kelly McIntyre getting a lot of touches. Makes a nifty play. Gets broken up. Out of bounds off the stick of Jane Kennery. It looks like it's going to be South's ball to inbound. Actually, the way you inbound it is you're already inbounds, right? You don't have to step outside the line.
Well, you're supposed to start on the line.
On the line?
I'll enjoy every minute of it, don't worry.
South stealing it, moving in, trying to get a shot away. Whistle.
Corner.
Corner.
Yes.
Now, how did they win that corner? It was a mystery to me there.
That means it either hit the foot of a North player or
in the box?
inside the circle.
Or inside the circle,
Yes.
right.
Or it could have been a high ball or something.
And there's a black circular line down there that's kind of difficult to see with the naked eye.
Yes.
You probably can see it on your TV screen better than we can. And that's where the foul occurred. So it was a corner. South moving in, closer. Loose ball, whistle. And that one's going to go against South. So North can breathe a little bit easier. They were getting backed up into their own goaltender. Crystal Busier has been busy this afternoon. Busier than the other goalie, that's for sure. South moving in again.
Another corner.
Obstruction in the corner.
An obstruction was against our team, so
Okay.
that's why they got the corner.
So now in the setup, you get to have a few players that start with the goaltender. Is that just for moral support that they go into the net, or?
No, that's where the defenders start. They have to be behind the end line,
Okay.
and they start inside the circle. So
They come charging out of there at the first touch, don't they? There you go.
yes, you're not allowed to step onto the field until the ball moves.
I see. South with a chance here to get on the scoreboard. Nobody has it yet at this point. It's 0-0, and North's able to get it out of there.
Another corner.
Another corner, however. Some sort of a violation
It
occurred
was a
there.
high ball.
How high is too high?
If it's above the waist.
Thank you. Of the waist. So you see a lot of the North defenders have to come charging from midfield to get involved in this play, and that allows South to have a chance, and they have to reset.
Yes.
Another corner. So several corners in a row. And this put a lot of pressure on the North defense to have this many corners in a row, right?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. A miss hit. Scramble for the ball. And that again hit a foot. I see what you're talking about. A football that happened. Why that happens so much. The ball bounces. It's hard to control, and it strikes a foot, a cleat, and you have to reset and do another corner. There's the pass. Makes its way out to about 20 yards out. South moving in closer. This one looks like it's going to go against South.
Yes.
What do you feel occurred there, Alexa?
That's against us because no stick touched it, and Cassie Page hit it out of bounds.
Okay. But that's better than a corner.
Definitely,
because it's being taken into play near midfield instead of right near your goaltender.
Yes.
Right. .440 to go in the first half. 0-0 to this point. But a lot of pressure being put on by South here in the waning minutes of the first half, and North trying to hang on. to the tie at this point. Now, if you do tie and go in overtime, what type of overtime do you have? Is it sudden death, or do you get to play the entire, say, 10 minutes?
I think it might be sudden death, but I don't think.
First goal wins.
Yes.
Doing a good job of moving it a great distance without the high ball. There was Cassie Page. South's trying to return the favor now, and shoveling it up ahead was Megan Pease, but North is able to stop them. And that's Gabby Whitman that brought it downfield with some help from her teammates. Whistle there as a couple of players collided sticks. Marie-Jose Paton. Julia Croto moving it from left to right, making progress before she is stopped, but the whistle blows, and it's going to be South's ball to move downfield.
Gabby Whitman has.
Good steal by Gabby Whitman.
Kara Upton.
So North now with putting some more pressure on South than they have in quite a while, trying to keep the ball in the South half of the field. 2:20 to go in the first half. This could be something to build on if they can keep some offensive pressure up for a couple of minutes to take into the halftime of what is still a scoreless game. Whistle blows, and that's going to be South's advantage. Opportunity for the Panthers to get it back across midfield. Good attempt to break up the play by Maria Jose Paton. South does succeed in getting into the north half of the field. A minute and a half left on the clock. It's Kelly McIntyre, again the captain, trying to pass it up ahead to a teammate. Ball bounced up and hit the body of number 7, Megan Roscoe. So it's going to be Kelly McIntyre throwing it across the field, intercepted by Julia Croto. Whistle. It's going to go against North, it looks like, and McIntyre is going to run with it because as time is of the essence here, it's a minute and 15 to go. Panthers with the ball getting closer to the goal. A corner with minute 5 to go, and looks like South's trying to hustle to get a playoff. Zero, but South with a chance here. Under a minute to go. Deflects toward the goaltender, and she kicks it away. Crystal Bizier kicks it again. It's still loose in front. Nearly a goal for... It was a nice stop by Crystal Bizier. It's amazing that it's still a scoreless game. 0-0. There's a high ball. South knocks it down. They resume play immediately. Kelly McIntyre did.
Jane Kennery has the ball.
Jane Kennery trying to circle with it. 20 seconds to go. Clock running.
16-yard hit.
Jane Kennery with it. She probably like to get it up down. Nice pass. Goes out of bounds. So with 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 seconds left, it's going to be the end of the first half, and we are going to be scoreless. There's the whistle. So we played 30 minutes of field hockey, and it's a 0-0 game. Alexa Riddell has been my guest analyst for the first half and will be joined by Marissa Dominic in the second half here at Stellos Stadium in Nashua. So let's see, is it only a 5-minute halftime?
Yes.
Wow, they don't give you guys much of a break. Or is that because the football game's afterward?
They usually give us 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Marissa, I'm sorry we didn't have 2 microphones for you, but if you guys switch up, we can have Marissa talk in the next 30. Thank you very much, Alexa. Marissa Dominic, did you grow up in Nashua?
Yeah, I grew up in Nashua.
Playing other sports too?
I run winter and spring track.
Excellent. So this is cake for you, this 60 minutes of field hockey, huh?
We play 50 minutes of field hockey, but at the same time it's like a lot of running, so I guess I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, so do you sprint up and down the field?
Yeah, I have to, being a midi and stuff.
Right. A lot of bursts of energy, I imagine. It's kind of like lacrosse in that way. I mean, from watching it, that's what I would say. And you're kind of like, it's like being a two-way player in football probably, because you're always on the field. You're playing defense, you're playing offense, depending on who's got the ball.
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's my first year playing ever, so.
So maybe you're still deciding how much you enjoy it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of just like brand new to me and stuff.
I would imagine that a lot of it has to do with coaching, like field hockey. I imagine the coach could have a big impact on how good the team plays.
Yeah, definitely. Our coach, she's really positive about everything. She tries to make us do our best, and like, if we aren't feeling the way that we should, she like helps us become positive about it.
Are you talking about Christine
Yeah.
Tingley?
And then we have Alicia, who's our other coach. She's just joining us sometimes, and like it's like we have to get used to her coaching style too.
JV coach?
Yeah.
Right. On the south side, the coach is Denise Rio, and her JV coach is Rick Anderson. Mm-hmm. We are at halftime of this Division I New Hampshire girls lacrosse game between Nashua High North and Nashua High South. 2 minutes to go in the half-time break. I'm John Collins, pleased to be joined by Marissa Dominic, a sophomore and a Nashua High North field hockey player, who's helping us to explain the timeouts and the penalties and the strategies that go into a field hockey game, and also the emotions that go into playing against your intra-city rival, in this case playing against the Panthers of South. Did your parents go to Nashua High at all? Or?
My parents went to like the larger, like the whole gigantic school in
The
Nashua High.
gigantic school. They tell you tales about that? They think you have it better now? Or
they think it is a lot better knowing that it's like, oh, this is South, this is North. There's going to be a rivalry now instead of being against another school from like a different part of the state.
And I imagine it's they feel like it is more personalized education because it's not as one big giant pool like it used to be. And I've walked through the facilities. They seem to be identical.
Yeah, they're beautiful though, so it just makes it all the better.
Right. The sun has almost left the field, but it's definitely still in our eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Marissa's battling that. I got a little bit of a partition right here that helps me, but it's actually bouncing off the Nashua River, so you got it high and
It's
low.
just like, oh hey.
Yeah, it's tremendous glare right now. The football players will have it easy this afternoon. So we had that big check presentation earlier. Andre Tippett of the New England Patriots was here to give the New England Patriots NFL Youth Football Fund matching grant of $200,000 toward this beautiful new turf that is down on the field. So how would you analyze North's play in the first half? Did they expect to take this game? I mean, the standings are very similar.
Yeah, I guess like North's play was really like good first half. Like for us, doing really good is like making sure that like the other side doesn't get a goal and making sure that we stay in like the other side most of the time.
Right. We could use probably a few more minutes of possession in the offensive zone. Your coach would probably be happy if you gave up less corner kicks, corners than you. I almost said kicks. Corners than you did, because that put a lot of pressure on the goaltender. But Crystal Bizier seemed to stop everything that.
Yeah, she held up well. It was good. Next half, our second goalie, Megan Deserick, she's going in, and she knows what it's about. She knows what she's doing, and she's amazing at what she does.
Some goalies in the NHL are better at stopping the puck, and some are better at handling the puck. But in field hockey, of course, it's a ball. But I would imagine that that's part of the skill of being a goalie is to be able, maybe if you get a chance to get your stick on it, to shoot at a distance, get it away from danger?
It's really hard to use your stick because they have this whole thing like covering it, and they're like they have to like hit the ball like with the stick and hand, and they don't usually get a chance to use it.
So the protective guard that's on their hand actually hinders their ability to maneuver the stick very well. Right. Another handicap for the goalie, as we see. I guess that's South's goaltender that's running out there, and they may have made a goaltending change as well. I apologize, we can't always tell who the goalie is because they don't wear a number. Right. So we're underway in the second half of a 0-0 game. John Collins joined by Nashua High North's Marissa Dominic is with me, and we are about to get into the second half of action here. Far sideline. Again, South has it in the north part of the field. That's another reason we need to root for them to get the ball over here.
Yeah.
It'll be easier to see when North is on offense. Kelly McIntyre seems to handle the ball a lot for South.
She's that's who we look out for the most. Like she honestly is like one of their greater players, and we always like make sure that we're on her. Somebody's on her at the time that we need her to be.
Is it legal to double team?
Depending on like the situation, like you can't have two sticks and then have another like the other side's stick with each other.
Okay.
So it can't be like all three sticks are on the ball. It has to be.
You'll get whistled for that. Yeah.
It would be counted as a third party.
North doing a pretty good job of moving it down the field.
That's Caitlin Russell with the ball right now. She doesn't have any help.
You going back in?
Do feel free to jump in like that, Marissa, if you see the people with the ball, and we'll give credit where it's due here. Megan Pease was trying to push it back over midfield, and Kelly McIntyre, there she is again with the ball in her stick. Whistle, and that's going to go in favor of South, so they're making progress. The goals here are set up right at the goal line in football. That's getting close to the North goal. And that whistle goes against South, so some breathing room here for North.
I believe that's Gabby taking the ball right now.
A little bit of a miss hit though. And right back comes South's number 8, Kayla Collins, in deep. Whistle. That one's going to go against Kayla, so it's going to be North's ball in the far left corner. That one was golfed maybe a little bit too high.
Yeah, it was golfed a little bit too high.
And so that was whistled, and it'll be South's ball right there, 30 yards out. McIntyre up ahead, not through traffic though. It's stopped by North. Anticipating again, McIntyre is able to win another whistle.
That got off her shin, so that counts as like a football too. So like when it hits off your shin, you kind of like have to either back off or like just take the foul shot as it is.
That was a foul against South. Was it against North? You're right, it's a corner. So it must have struck a foot maybe in the in close quarters to the goal.
Yep, that tends to happen a lot.
So Megan Deserick is seeing her first pressure as the goaltender with this corner in a scoreless game. McIntyre in close. There's a whistle.
Got hit
that
off her
one
shin.
Goes against South.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's our handheld camera down there actually not handheld, but just right above the
South side of the field.
South side, yeah. So Mike Janes has that just above the sideline. McIntyre, a little bit of a high
Another
ball there.
corner.
Well, maybe it was not high
That's
and it was hit
another
by a
corner.
hand. Yeah, another corner is one there. McIntyre was able to chop it, but not too high, and it struck a Titans defender in a way that results in another corner for South. And they're going to try a strategy to pass it away from the goal and regroup. McIntyre and Kayla Collins, and number 9 is Colleen Rotman. We're putting the pressure on, but now North breaking out of their own zone.
Here we go.
Nice move put on there.
That's Julia Croto. She's
Julia
trying to get
Croto.
it to April Damaris on the sideline.
April Damaris moving it downfield further, and hits it towards the middle. A great pass, almost ends up on her teammate's stick. Number 11 is Caitlin Russell, who nearly had a goal-scoring chance there. In close. Shot toward the goalie is kicked away. I think that was number 9 on that play, Marissa. Was that Julia Croto again?
That's April on the sidelines right now.
April has the ball. It was a good scoring chance, though, by North. That might have been their best of the game. A little more pace on that shot, and might have had our first goal. 0-0, 23 minutes and change to go in the game. They play 30-minute halves in Division I, New Hampshire High School girls lacrosse. This is the intra-city rivalry game between Nashua High and North, as you see there in the white jerseys. South is in the white jerseys, and North is in the all-blue, two-tone blue.
And we have one little white stripe going up our sides.
Yeah, it's that Columbia blue, right? And navy,
yeah.
is it? Yeah.
There's navy, and then there's like a very light blue.
So North had some nice pressure put on there. Let's see if they can continue that momentum. Good pass up ahead. Closer to the net. Coming out to make a stop. The South goaltender nearly got caught out of position and becomes a South ball on some sort of a foul against North.
Yeah. It's probably off the feet.
So that's 2 good scoring chances in a row for North, and they're coming right back with some more energy.
Yeah. The most important thing, like, in this game is talking. Like, see how some of them are going into the center and they're all standing right there over the ball? They need to talk more and get out of the way of each other, but be an open pass.
So that's part of the strategy. You have to talk to each other, let each other know
where you are. And like, you don't just say like to the left of you or to the right of you or back or forward. You say flat or through, and if you're flat, that means that you're like to the left or right of them, and if you're through, that means like you're like up in front of them.
Well, they must be talking pretty well, because they're moving the ball as a team much better than we saw in the first half.
Yeah, that's absolutely what they're doing. And right now, she's taking a hit out and trying to like get an open pass for her, but that doesn't always work because sometimes defenders are better on the other side.
How excited would the team be with their first win today?
Especially since it's against South, I would think that they would be really excited.
Yeah.
And that it would be like kind of a positive thing for them to have.
Right.
Seeing as like their record's not so great, it's like we probably need this win to be a little bit more like uplifting for us.
Right.
And they always like.
And South is equally determined not to let you have that win.
Exactly.
So it makes it all the sweeter if you can earn one here.
Yeah, they always do better when their JV does well. Like if we like lose and we're all excited about it, they'll only lose by a couple of points, but we're still all happy that we did a really good job trying to keep up with the other team.
Now you won the game, the JV game, right?
Yes.
Who got the goal, by the way?
Jexie Williams, who's currently playing. I think she's playing right now.
Jessie would be number 12. I think we did see her number out there.
Yeah, and during our JV game,
blue.
she was playing for us, and she fell down and like got pushed over by some other girl, and they like fell on top of each other.
I saw that play.
Yeah, and then she got back up, and she got the goal that won our game.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I didn't realize it was the same player, Jessie Williams, that made that spectacular rush, because the fans really got into it. She ran about 40 yards ahead of the field.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Got tripped up by the defender and fell on her face, and then she got up, and as Marissa said, she scored the game-winning goal.
Yeah.
It almost looked like time had expired when she scored. Was it in the last second?
But when you have a corner, it was during a corner.
Oh, so you can't.
So you have to play the corner out when you have it.
You play it out.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the clock in that instance.
And then, like, the minute it gets out of the circle, then we probably would have just tied the game, because you can't go into overtime on JV.
So South trying to resume the pressure that they enjoyed putting on North for most of the first half. Under 20 minutes to go in the second half in a scoreless game. North has had the best scoring chances so far in this half. So we'll see who comes out on top, who can finish their scoring chance and break this 0-0 tie on the beautiful new turf at Stellos Stadium in Nashua. We're streaming live if you're watching this on Thursday afternoon, October 6th at Stellos Stadium. It's field hockey to be followed also live on Nashua ZTV and also on our website, streaming live football, Nashua High North and South, as the fans will just keep on coming to Stellos this afternoon. There comes Kelly McIntyre. Oh, has it stolen away though by North. Whistle. That might go against South, so North will be able to set up and continue their march down the field here, trying to come up with the tie-breaking goal in a 0-0 game.
Timeout.
Timeout?
I don't know which team was calling it.
Good question. Pete Johnson just posed it. The ball changed colors. It was orange earlier.
Oh, I'm assuming that's because we already used the orange one. Is it white right now?
I didn't see, actually. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Was it white? It isn't white now, yeah.
So it is white now, because it's just like, I guess, a changing game gives us a change in ball. It's like as like a good luck kind of thing, maybe.
Okay, so it doesn't really, you're not required to go from one color to the next half to half.
It's just kind of like, maybe it's, I guess, a thing that our team believes in. I've never actually asked why the ball changes color.
Right. See, Marissa's trying to concentrate on the important stuff, scoring a goal, Pete, not what color the ball is. That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a really good question, though.
It has any added meaning, the answer is, I guess it doesn't. It's just a preference of the official or the home team?
I think it might be a preference of the official.
Okay.
Because they usually want a clean ball to use during a game so that they can see it better than you would normally.
What do you think is being said in this timeout huddle?
In either one or in North?
The one
especially?
we happen to have on the screen right now is your team, the North team.
In that one, I would say that
knowing Christine's
knowing her, she's probably telling them to stay positive and to get out there and like make sure that they don't get a goal, make sure that our team gets the goal. She's usually really positive. She tells us what we're doing wrong, if we're doing something wrong, and she tells us to get out there and do it better.
18-18 to go in the game. 0-0, North with possession in the south zone right now. A whistle will give North some freedom to move it forward here. Now it is South's ball. And chopping it forward to the midfield line and beyond. But South keeps it going. Whistle will go South's way. Your JV game went scoreless to the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it went scoreless until like the very last quarter that we had. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah. And we're seeing the same thing happen here in the varsity game.
Yeah, I think it might do the same thing. I think we might end up getting something that'll help us win, or we might get something that'll like push us forward.
Yeah. Here comes North, moving the ball smartly down the field. That's number 9,
Julia Croto.
Croto with the trip and fall, but it was caused by, I think, something that a North player did, and we'll get a free, we call it a free hit, or what do you call it?
Yeah, you call them free hits. Or if you're on the sidelines, like it goes out on the sidelines, you call it a side in.
Oh, side in, right. Well, it looked like it went out of bounds off of a south stick, so it'll be a side in for North, and knocked out of bounds by a south player. That is Kara Upton, who is doing the side in right now. 16 and a half minutes to go. Scoreless right now. Next goal, if there is one, will be a big one. Looked like Kayla Collins had the stick knocked out of her hand there by accident. That one deflects off of Kayla Collins' stick.
And she didn't give her 5 yards. That's why they're restarting it again.
Kara Upton is number 3.
Nope, that's Gabby.
Is that Gabby?
Yeah, number 2. It's probably... Yeah, Kara Upton's 2, and then Gabby Whitman's 3.
Okay, so we have to reverse it on the program here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gabby Whitman puts that one in close.
Karen's
closer to the goal.
Just returning off of being sick.
Yeah, you were talking about that when Alexa was here. It was was it a flu or something?
Well, so it started off as being just like a little bit sick, a little bit ill, and then it went to her kidneys being inflamed because of the amount of medicine that she had to take, so she had to stay out of the game for a while because of that. And so she came back just a couple of days ago, maybe a week or so ago, I don't know. And she's been practicing with us ever since and getting better at it as she goes.
That must have been concerning to go to the kidneys like that.
Yeah, it was really scary. We were all really worried about her. We're just like glad to have her back and everything. Because without her,
have her back on the field already.
Yeah. Because without her, it's like it was kind of weird because we were also used to cheering her name during maybe like a scrimmage or something that we were having, or talking to her during practice. It was just like a really happy thing to have her back.
I'm glad you pointed that out. And so maybe she will be the one to get the goal. How dramatic would that be?
That'd be pretty awesome. I think it'd be really like a good thing for her. Like it'll be a build in morale for her. It'll be a build in morale for the rest of our team.
Good hustle there by number 8, April Damaris, but it goes out of bounds, so it's Souths to take in.
Yeah.
14 minutes and a few more seconds than that to go in the game, barring overtime. We are scoreless at 0-0. And the glare has gone away a little bit, so our visibility has improved up here in the booth. I'm sure your visibility at home's been fine through the images of Tim O'Neill, a camera upstairs, and Mike Janes closer to the field. South trying to hack one close to the goaltender. Megan Deserick is in goal for North right now, and
they have a corner.
There's a corner for South, so another chance for the Panthers. They had a number of them in a row back in the first half.
Yeah,
not so many this half.
In our game too.
Good job by North to knock it away, and now
Julia Croto.
Oh, just almost had like a 3-on-1, but stepping up was defender Riley Bates, number 15. Nice play to break up the momentum of the North rush. 13:15 to go. That was Gabrielle Whitman that broke up the pass. Whistle, though, gives it back to South. And McIntyre used the wrong side of her stick, I think, to make that pass. Although
it might have been because she was on the ground when she tried to pass it too, but I'm not sure.
McIntyre has it. She's going to try to launch it toward the goal. It is deflected, kept in bounds. Now it's cleared out, or toward the sideline, but not out. McIntyre steps up right across the goal mouth, across the field.
And out of bounds.
You're right. It made its way past the black line. So it is now North's ball. 12:26 to go in the game. A little bit of pressure put on by South, withstood by North. Now they have a chance to come out of their own zone.
Oh, it switched colors again.
What is it now?
It's orange.
Orange. Do they have any other colors? Is there a green?
We have a tie-dye one.
That's
it's
great.
pretty awesome. I don't know if we would be allowed to use it during a game, though, because it's like it'd probably be a lot of confusing colors for the refs to follow.
Right. Whistle, and still South ball, far sideline. It's the officials trying to find it in the Chicago Cubs Wrigley Field ivy over there. And now he gets some help from South player Kelly McIntyre, who has a nose for the ball no matter where it is, in the bushes, on the field.
Yep.
Side in by McIntyre, golfs it toward the net. And here comes North.
Come on, April.
April Damaris is number 8. She's bumped. It's going to stay North's ball. 11 minutes to go. North exactly halfway to the south net at the 50-yard line. It's out of bounds off of Kayla Collins. Gabrielle Whitman will inbound it, or it's side in. She goes down the sideline until she's met by Kayla Collins. Throws it toward the middle. Loose ball. And North comes up with it. Good job of moving it ahead by April Damaris. 10.5 minutes to go. Marissa Dominic is with me. John Collins. We are up in the press box at Stellos Stadium watching a 0-0 game, an intra-city rivalry game where the excitement and suspense is mounting every minute you get closer to the end of regulation without either team scoring. It's almost feeling like overtime right now. You'd imagine that one goal might be enough to win this thing. And you can hear the excitement in the stands shaking the press box, actually.
It's pretty good when that happens.
What's that call?
I think that might have been an obstruction call. I'm not sure.
Going against South. Opportunity for North here. We'll have to keep our eye on who is doing what here. Give credit.
Is giving it to Julia, and it's another corner because it hit off of her stick the wrong way.
It hit Kelly McIntyre.
It hit her hand.
So it's going to be another corner for the Titans. Solid pass. Whistle. I guess maybe it was everybody wasn't ready, weren't set. All right, we'll do it again. We have a shot of some of the fans. Played back. Whistle goes against the Titans that time. McIntyre chops a high one. North's going to come right back with it. Gabrielle Whitman, whistle. Whitman trying to win the battle there with number 7 is Megan Barrows for South. A couple of quick whistles here. 8.5 minutes left. It's South's ball. Number 15, Riley Bates, chops it down the sideline. Kelly McIntyre fakes the shot and kind of shovels it ahead, but she's broken up. And it's out of bounds off of South's number 7, Megan Barrows. Doing the side in will be Gabrielle Whitman. Gabrielle moving down the sideline. Out of bounds, making progress. Again out of bounds off a South player. Gabby trying that strategy where she moves it further and further down the field, sticking to the sideline.
That's actually one of the better ideas for that. If you take it down the middle, there's going to be more likely, or not, more defense players going after you, and it'll be easier for them to get the ball from you and bring it out around you.
And so when you go down the sideline, if you run into a player, they're likely to knock it out of bounds, and then you get freed up for another advance.
Exactly.
You can see that. Gabrielle Whitman now in the center of the field. And that struck a player.
That was a high ball, I think.
You're right. It's South's ball. So it's 7:10 to go in the game. South trying to move it out of their own end. North has done a terrific job of putting pressure on field position-wise. They've had the ball in the south half of the field for much of the second half, kind of a reversal of what we saw in the first half, when South had the time of possession in the offensive zone and had a lot of corners. Is fatigue a factor for either team right now? I mean, everybody seems to be well conditioned, and it doesn't have quite the fast pace of soccer.
Yeah, we had a game yesterday. I think it was just our team as North in general had a game yesterday, so we might be a little bit tired from that, but we still pushed through everything.
6.5 minutes to go. North again with the ball deep in South territory in front of the goal. A kick save made by South's goalie. Another save. Ball's loose in front. A whistle. What do we have?
We have a corner.
A corner. How close did that come?
That was really close. That was so good.
Corner opportunity for North with 5:50 the clock running. Toward the middle, shot, save, again made by South's goaltender, and a terrific one-time shot by a North forward. I didn't pick up the number.
That's another corner that they have.
Okay, another corner is coming. One by North.
Oh, April.
April Damaris tried to chop it toward the goal. It's loose, a whistle before North can get away another shot. And this one's going to go in favor of South. North trying to come right back. North doing a good job of standing in the way of these clearing passes by South. They move it up ahead. April Damaris trying to move into the middle. Shot here from pretty far near the top of the circle. What happened on that one?
I think somebody got hit with it. I'm not quite sure because I was looking at
South
the
comes away with it.
people that were right there.
Probably a high ball then.
Yeah.
4:40 to go in the game. North dominating and scoring chances here in the late minutes, building their fans' hopes of a dramatic last-second goal like the JV fans saw North do earlier to win the game against the South JV team. Now it's South moving the ball close to the goal. Excellent job by South of going the length of the field there to get a try, but now it's North's ball again.
And Jexie's out on the field right now playing again.
There she is, number 12, Jessica Williams, who Marissa talked about coming back from an illness to play field hockey.
That was Kara.
Oh, it's Kara?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Why did we mention Jessie? She's
She's the one that got tackled earlier.
right, and scored the goal. Kara is the varsity player that came back from the illness that we were hoping will score a goal. Right. That would be really remarkable if Jessie scored in the JV game and then the game winner in the varsity game.
Yep.
That doesn't happen every day. But it's an opportunity because anybody that scores here will be the hero. It's 0-0
Exactly.
after almost 60 minutes of field hockey, 30-minute halves, and we've played 27 minutes of this second half as we near a possible overtime frame.
Oh, goodness.
Kelly
I think
McIntyre.
overtime would be killer.
Killer for the nerves or for the body physically?
Both.
Yeah.
It'll be like nerve-wracking. If you go into overtime, it's like, oh my gosh, last chance to like score against them. And if you like, just in general, you'll be wicked tired from anything that happens.
Right. You know, watching this game, I feel like it's in overtime right now. The way the goal is so hard to come by.
Yeah. Oh, the lights are on.
They did put the lights on here at Stellos Stadium as the sun drops down behind the far bank of the Nashua River.
Oh, there's a foul on North for hacking.
The Purple Panther is here.
Oh my goodness.
Hope it doesn't attack you.
I don't know how much I like that.
The mascot for Panthers is very close to the press box here.
It's okay,
he's
our
a
Titan will beat
non-violent
him
mascot.
up. It's okay, our Titan will beat him up.
Is the Titan here? I think.
The Titan was here.
It's going to be an exciting day and evening here at home at Stellos Stadium, where the boys football game will take place on this same turf.
I'm staying for that. I think I might actually be going home first to eat, though.
Right.
Because eating here is it's not expensive. It's just it'd be really hard to eat while walking around and watching the game at the same time and being excited.
Right, and you probably have to do a change of clothes so you can get ready for the chill later on.
Yeah, I have sweatpants with me just in case this game went to overtime and I just wanted to stay here and watch. But I feel like it'd be better if I went home.
I think you're going to get the overtime that you talked about because there's a minute and a half to go. Kelly McIntyre is trying to
playing with the ball.
Yeah, going back and forth, playing some keep away here. She shovels it in toward the goal. Whistle, that's number 5, Jillian Ryan, one of the co-captains for South. McIntyre, the other captain, shooting it toward the goal. Loose ball, sticks collide. A minute even to go in the game. Timeout looks like it was called by South. And the clock does stop with 58.6 seconds left. John Collins with Marissa Dominic, a sophomore at Nashua High North, who saved me from talking about something that I don't know a great deal about, which is field hockey rules and regulations and reasons for penalties and strategies.
Oh, Austin. This is my coach's son. That's Austin.
That's Austin in the blue?
Playing with the Panther. Yeah.
Playing with the Panther, right.
Playing with the Panther, our enemies.
He doesn't know he's on live TV. And now we go back to the field where the fans are exhorting their teams to do something dramatic here with 58 seconds left to go in the game.
Corner for South.
It is a corner, so they call the timeout right when they got the corner.
Yeah, I think they were strategizing to see what they could do best to get this goal with the amount of time that they have left. There we go, Gab.
Megan Deserick is the goaltender for North, but she doesn't see a shot because of the defense of the Titans team out in front of her. Gabrielle Whitman doing the ball handling right now down the right sideline, willing her way toward midfield. A couple of whistles, frees up some space. 30 seconds to go in the game. Gabby Whitman down the sideline, again a whistle. She might run out of time though at this rate. 20 seconds to go. That's why she's looking toward the middle of the field, because of the clock. Kelly McIntyre steals it. North gets it back.
And then South takes it.
South takes it, so 10 seconds to go. Pushing it up ahead. North intercepting it, though, was Melissa Jean, number 13. And that's going to do it. That's the end of regulation time. It is a scoreless game at the end of 60 minutes of field hockey. So we'll wait and see. Do you remember any overtime games this year?
We haven't had any overtime games for varsity.
You saved your overtime game for our live broadcast?
Yep, I think we did that on purpose.
We had 2 overtimes last night in the televised soccer game that we recorded here on Nashua TV before North won the game in double overtime. It was sudden death at that point. I think if there was a goal scored in the first 10-minute overtime, they would have allowed the full 10 minutes to play out, but then they went into the sudden death period.
Yep.
And I believe it was Juan Garzon that got the goal that won the game for North.
I don't even know him.
No. I hope I got the name right. But there was a lot of chances for, well, one guy in particular, I remember Noah Marsh for South had a lot of chances, and there was just some good goaltending played by Tim Clausen, the North goaltender.
I know him.
The player of the game.
Yeah, he's a very nice person in general, but during soccer he's just very aggressive.
Well, nice guys finished first last night. Tim Clausen, the winning goaltender, we called him the most valuable player of that game. Steve Jobs passed away this week. Marissa, I don't know if you guys talked about it in school at all.
Oh, we haven't talked about it at all, but I know that he was
inventor of the iPhone and
gosh.
iPad, and yeah, he went at 56 years old.
With
so
pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic cancer, awful.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people found out about his death from a device that he invented, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that talks about what he did in only 56 years of life. So I just think about that because it's such a technologically focused world that we live in. People are texting and calling all the time, and I just wondered if they had maybe talked about that in school at any point. A lot of the girls wearing pink. What's the meaning of that?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's like the perfect time of year to have that kind of game where you can just like wear pink and wear anything that has to do with breast cancer.
Who's that particular person that's on TV right now? Can you tell?
I think that might be Rachel Kirby.
Rachel Kirby behind with her back, because we have a great view. I mean, just instead of just like a little bracelet or something, that's really colorful. That's really cool. I mean, that's almost tie-dyed look there.
It is a tie-dye headband. It's like
nice.
It's like the perfect thing to wear, like especially if you want your bangs back and you can't use pre-wrap because we don't have it,
right,
or something. That's usually what we do to hold our bangs back.
Did somebody supply that to the team, or did you guys
our
make
coach
your own?
actually brought it for us. And
you have one wrapped around your arm right now.
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Yeah. Your coach brought him in.
Yeah, she thought it was
nice
important.
Touch. Christine Tingley for Nashua North. So 2 minutes to go in the overtime, the break before overtime. There she turned around.
Yeah, that's Kirby.
You're right. Okay, you had that. And this huddle, I mean, I guess you can't really coach a goal. I mean, they've been trying to score for 60 minutes, so I don't know what else Christine can tell the team at this point, except keep trying, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have a runny nose right now. Do you have like a tissue or something?
Do you have one, Pete? I wish I did. You know, you can take a break too.
Yeah, can
Marissa.
I do that?
Yeah, that's in your contract that you can take a break whenever you want. Yeah, and you can come back. Please do it when you have a chance. Yeah, we're not yet into the overtime period. John Collins will be joined by Ron Welliver, our color analyst for the football game, coming up at 7:30 here on Nashua ETV, and I can say that coming up if you happen to be watching on a Thursday afternoon. We are broadcasting live on Nashua ETV from Stellos Stadium. It has been a very exciting day. New England Patriots legend Andre Tippett was here earlier, a guy who I had only seen on television before today, playing linebacker for the Patriots, number 56, and he was a spectacular player, a reason to turn on the Patriots every Sunday while he was playing. And today he is a very genteel spokesman for the New England Patriots Charitable Foundation, and he represented that organization today and making a $200,000 matching grant check presentation to the city of Nashua as part of the 2011 NFL Grassroots Program grant this year. Nashua, one of 13 communities and the only New England community to be awarded such a grant. 15 minutes they put up on the clock?
Yeah.
I guess we're going to find out if it's sudden death or not. What do you think? It is sudden death. All right, we have that confirmation from Pete. And the face-off on the field. And how you feeling? You feeling nervous? You feel like you're out there, Marissa?
I'm kind of really scared for them right now. Since it's gone into sudden death, it's like they're going to be fighting harder. As you can see down on the field right now, our girls are holding hands and swinging them. We did that at the beginning of the game.
Oh, yeah. Like sort of a rally line.
Yeah. We're just trying to get them, like, excited about, like, maybe getting a goal.
And if they get a goal, you get the first win of the season in North Varsity.
That'd be perfect.
There's a good shot of the team. And down into the goal. It's a goal! It is all over! Nashua North scores the game-winning goal just like that. Only 38 seconds into overtime. And I don't know if you can pick out who got the goal in that pile.
It was April.
You believe it was April Damaris, number 8?
Yeah, I believe so.
April Damaris pushing it in, and just as soon as we showed that rally line that you had going on the sideline, the camera flashed back to the goal by April Damaris. A spectacular overtime winner, only 38 seconds into the overtime. Amazingly how easy that looked after all that work.
It did look really, extremely easy for them to do that.
Marissa, I really thank you a lot for coming up here and making this a special broadcast for us, girls field hockey.
Oh yeah, no problem at all.
Marissa Dominic joining us for this. I want you to go down and celebrate with your team now.
All right, I think I will.
You deserve to. That was a great win. Thank you very much. You too. Have a good night. We'll see you later at the football game. You have a career as an analyst. Yes, you do. All right, so there's a very happy group of Nashua High North girls field hockey players breaking out of the celebratory huddle that occurred in front of the Nashua High South goal. The girls from Nashua High South have nothing to be ashamed of. They put up a valiant effort. They dominated play for much of the first half, but somehow almost willing their way to their first win of the season now with 1 win against 11 losses. Nashua High North storming down the field to take it on a dramatic goal by April Damaris. It looked like also, I want to say, number 9, Julia Croteau was in on the assist or in on the goal. She was very close to April when the ball was pushed by the goaltender and into the back of the net. 1-0, Nashua High North takes it in intra-city rivalry week here, girls field hockey. South goes to a record of 1-10 and North to 1-11. Christine Tingley, the head coach, talking to her team as we watch the sun set over the Nashua River. I'm John Collins. We thank again Marissa Dominic and Alexa Riddell, both sophomores of Nashua High North, for helping us bring you this game. For Tim O'Neill, Mike Janes, our executive producer Pete Johnson, I'm John Collins, thanking you for joining us and saying come back with us in just a few short, 90 minutes actually. 7:15 we'll be back with high school boys football from beautiful Stellos Stadium here in Nashua. Thank you for watching Nashua's ETV, everybody.